Hey guys, welcome to Nerdcast where we nerd out about various topics. Today we are going to discuss the best monitors you can buy under your budget.
Okay, so today we're only discussing about 144 hertz monitor,
Yeah. With a budget
primarily
of
more focused about gaming
yeah,
with a budget of 25,000.
yeah, hmm,
So there are some pros, there are some cons of some monitors that
yeah,
we are going to discuss in this video.
yeah,
And talking about 144 hertz monitor, if you're considering buying the 144 hertz monitor, like consider a game called Counter Strike. So you should get like more than 144 FPS in that game.
yeah,
Then and then only you can consider this,
yeah,
because less than that you cannot.
yeah,
Like if you're getting 120 FPS and you're buying a 144 hertz monitor, so the syncing issue
yeah,
will cause you a match or a round.
yeah. That's true. That's true. So I'll be sharing my screen and I'll be showing the best option that we can have. So is it like the sub 18,000 range could be good for which could be good for 24-inch monitor, and then
Hmm.
a 20,000 plus range for 27-inch monitors. So the first option that we have is the BenQ 24-inch monitor.
I think this is the most like the trusted brand in monitors,
Yeah,
BenQ,
yeah,
and a lot of people can afford it without
that is true.
spending like so much money.
Yeah,
But
and
the problem we have with this, like the next options you're gonna see, like you don't get IPS panels.
yeah, that is true.
You you get only VA or what do you call TN
TN panels.
panels.
Yeah. So the thing is, if you get a VA panel, that's better than the TN panels because VA has better color accuracy and contrast. The
Yeah.
TN is cheaper, but then it's like you are going back to when when we started when the LCD TV started. You remember those days, like in 2007 8 days, and you can just
Mm.
knock on an LCD panel and it will just
Yeah,
be different shades. Yeah, and really
like
bad
it
viewing
used to
angles
happen
and
on
everything.
computer monitors also, right?
Yeah, yeah, because उस time पे TN panels were like the norm, you know. And the
Hmm.
best thing, like those viewing angles, like they are horrible. Like the moment you are
Yeah.
more than 60 to 70 degrees, it's completely different color than you were expecting. VA
Yeah,
panels
exactly.
has the viewing angle equivalent to an IPS panel, so that's the best thing about it. But and one more thing, I would say that VA panel has better than the IPS panel. Is that IPS panel has much better color accuracy, but VA panels have much better contrast because VA acts like an OLED panel in a way
Hmm.
because the contrast between the black and the white, I am finding in my, like I have a VA panel as well as an IPS panel, and I'm finding much better contrast on my VA panel. So it's much fun for gaming and viewing movies and all. But yeah, right. Like when I'm video editing or something, then I have my video on my IPS panel because I need the color accuracy of that.
Okay.
So these are all VA panels. So that's like best of both the worlds, IPS and TN. Like TN has better frame rates and VA has better, like IPS has better colors. This is like both of them mixed together in a way.
Okay.
So the other option that we have is the MSI G421, which also has the same specification. So the better thing about it is that it has like much minimal bezels and everything. So it's like much better looking than the BenQ option.
Yeah, and it has IPS panel, the most important thing.
It has IPS panel and it has AMD FreeSync.
Yeah.
So,
See,
but the problem with
whenever,
MSI is that after sales is a kind of
yeah,
not
up and down
that
thing.
up and down thing. Yeah,
See, whenever you're considering 144 hertz monitor, the millisecond, like the response time,
Mm.
that completely depends on you. Like,
Yeah,
are you a competitive multiplayer gamer? Like, does that really matter to you?
yeah,
Like multiplayer games, like your ranks and all that, does that matter to you? If yes, go with the 1 millisecond response time,
yeah,
or you can find like a lower response time monitors
yeah,
for more cheaper option.
yeah. I will come to that also in a while. Yeah. Then the only other like good 24-inch option is the Samsung one. It also has the
Yeah.
AMD FreeSync, and it also is curved. So if you prefer curved over a regular monitor, then you should go for the Samsung one. Like Samsung is known to be like it's one of the like flagship quality monitors in the under the price. But again, it is a VA panel, so again, it's like completely dependent on you whether you want a VA panel or an IPS panel, a curved or a regular monitor. To be honest,
Yeah.
now the thing is, if you have the same budget, like if you have the budget of 15,000 rupees only, so what I am using is this AOPen 27-inch one, and I think for a casual gamer, this is like one of the best option that you can have because it has the
Yeah.
AMD FreeSync, which is also compatible with NVIDIA G-Sync for this monitor because I've checked the NVIDIA list and it is compatible with my NVIDIA graphic card, and it has 144 hertz. It is curved, and it is the only problem with it is that it has 4 millisecond response time.
Yeah.
I am mostly a racer or a simulation gamer, so for me it's like perfect. Like I don't have to worry about this thing. If you want, if you are a competitive gamer, then I would not suggest you this. But for regular casual, it's one of the best option that you can get because it's 27-inch also. So it's bigger
Yeah.
than the 24-inch monitors, and it has all the features as you require, apart from the response time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and its viewing angles are pretty good. Its colors are pretty good because this is like something I already have, so I can like attach to it. That yeah, it is pretty good. And AOPen
Yeah.
is a, what you call it, it's a brand of Acer, so it's like you can trust the brand also.
Yeah.
Now we are going to the two bigger, like more expensive options, and these are like
Yeah. Like 20 to 25,000 budget.
yeah, and these are basically the flagship 27-inch 1080p monitor that you can get on the market. So this one has HDR also, so it's like perfect for video editing, color accurate work, as well as gaming because it is IPS HDR panel. So
Yeah.
if you have the budget of like 22,000, this is like one of the best thing you can get on the market right now.
Yeah.
The other
And
option is
yeah.
the 27-inch version of sorry, ये तो same हो गया.
Yeah.
So
बोलो
the
बोल.
other option is the 27-inch version of the same monitor that we discussed earlier. This is also IPS and 1 millisecond. But I would still
Yeah.
suggest not getting this and getting the LG one because it is also HDR certified.
And I also have one more option. Type Asus TUF. Asus TUF 144 hertz monitor.
ये वाला.
So one of my friends got the 280 hertz version of this monitor.
Okay.
Same same monitor. I think this is probably one of the best monitors he has ever used.
Yeah.
उसके
I would
हिसाब
say
से
this is
because
good, but it's like 24-inch for 25,000. So like you're going way above budget for this one, I feel.
yeah,
Especially for a
but
24-inch monitor.
I know, but like if you have money for like 25,000, your budget is like 30,000 or somewhere around.
Hmm.
You like small monitors, or you know what, you like small screens, so you
Hmm.
can get this one.
Yeah.
This is
Especially
like
at
IPS
1080p.
panel.
If you are like
Yeah,
pixel, like if you don't want to see the pixels at all, then 24-inch is a better option.
yeah,
Yeah. So what I would what I have to say like overall is that if you want to game at a higher refresh rate, and if you want a bigger screen, then get the pen one. But if you are like really serious gamer, have to play multiplayer games, get the 24-inch version because they are like
yeah.
at the same price point. Yeah.
See, just check like what your PC is capable of doing before getting the monitor.
Yeah.
Like if you have a 750 Ti and you're buying a 144 hertz monitor,
Yeah. Not worth it.
that won't be helpful for you like in like at all.
Exactly. It's
Like
like
if
only the
you're
UI will be 144 hertz, but rest of the thing here
yeah,
still capped.
so
Yeah.
probably you should like check what are the performances you're getting on the different
Yeah.
types of settings, and from that you go to check like what your budget is, and then go for the options you have in front of you.
Yeah. So what I have done, like this is like the perfect like combination of the two because I couldn't afford an IPS panel that is also 144 hertz. And so basically when I went to buy the PC, I got an IPS really color accurate display from HP, and that was 27-inch. I don't know the model. I will link it in the description, but it's like one of the best color accurate displays you can get for 1080p monitors under like 20,000. It was 19,000 rupees when I bought it. Now I bought a 144 hertz monitor, the AOPen one, to work in tandem with this one, so that when I want to game or when I want to just do regular movie watching or something, I can use my like curved monitor for this. And when I want to do any color accurate work, I have the IPS option. So this is like the perfect like best of both the world at once, like
You can
kind
say
of a
that.
thing. I am also
That's it
thinking
from
to
this one.
I'm also thinking to finally get a third monitor to make a good triple monitor setup. But yeah, I
Yeah.
have to save up more for that.
One more thing about this, if we get like a enough response from this video, like
Yeah,
we'll like try to do more videos like this,
yeah,
just increasing the budget and telling you the better options, all which is available on the market.
yeah. That we can do. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you in the next episode.